FM KOFO.
KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, is proud to bring you the Ottawa High Cyclone Football Arvest Bank pregame show on 103.7 FM 1220 and streaming live at KOFO.com and through your smart speaker. Now let's go to the field and your host, the voice of Ottawa High Cyclone Football, Luke Queen.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Luke Queen with you here at Steve Grogan Stadium at Ottawa High School. The Arvest Bank Ottawa Cyclone football pregame show here tonight as the Cyclones welcome in the Baldwin Bulldogs here in some Frontier League football action here in week number 2. The Cyclones coming off a nice showing in week number 1, 24-14 win on the road against Atchison, and looking to move to 2-0 here as they get into league play against Baldwin. Cyclones hammered Baldwin last year on the road. It was a defensive shutout by the Cyclones, 30-0 against Baldwin last year. But the Bulldogs have a good returning core up front along the line, have some new pieces in the backfield and a few other things that we will expect to see here tonight. But the Cyclones playing good football in week number 1 and looking to take home the victory here tonight in their home opener. Try and start out the season at 2-0 for the first time in a while. The Cyclones will do it against the Baldwin Bulldogs here this evening. We're going to take our first time out here, and when we come back, we're going to sit down and chat with Cyclone head coach Walt Alexander, get his thoughts on last week's game and a look into tonight's matchup against Baldwin. We'll be back after this on the Arvest Bank Ottawa Cyclone football pregame show on 1220 AM, 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Looking for a better rate of return on your savings? Arvest Bank is ready to help with great rates on certificates of deposit. You can earn 5% APY on a 7-month CD or 5.25% APY on a 14-month CD with a minimum deposit of just $1,000. And it's easy to get started. Stop by any one of Arvest's over 200 branch locations to open your account. Other rates and terms are available. Arvest Bank, member FDIC.
The KOFO Fall Sports Guide is available now, in print and online at KOFO.com. This redesigned and expanded publication is the ultimate source for local sports schedules and information. At KOFO, we're dedicated to supporting our local schools, athletes, and businesses. The KOFO Sports Guide brings you closer to local sports while providing businesses with a valuable print and digital advertising platform. Pick up a copy today while supplies last at the Sports Guide business partner locations listed on KOFO.com.
And we're back here in the Arvest Bank Ottawa Cyclone football pregame show. Luke Queen here, sitting with head coach Walt Alexander. And Coach, coming off of a nice win at Atchison. Always good to start the season with a W. What are some of the things, the takeaways from that Atchison game, you know, that you can kind of use moving forward here? Because that's a athletic, good football team they've got up there in Atchison.
It is a good football team. I mean, I think Coach Smith, they've won 27-4 in the last 4 years or something like that. They've only lost 4 ball games. They're a 10-1 team with 6-7 starters back, so we knew they were going to be a talented team. Our kids played exceptionally well. I think our strengths of that night were just how hard we played for 4 quarters. Defensively, I thought we did a tremendous job of just rallying to the football and everybody playing well. I thought offensively we were balanced, and I think we had to be in that one.
And, you talk about, some of the things that you did defensively, but I kind of want to start with something you did offensively. Got the football back with 8 minutes and 29 seconds to go in that game and just controlled the football against a team that we talked about off air that, brought back some really good down linemen and was going to make it tough for you to possibly run that football, and you just kind of grinded it out there at the end. What can you say about your line, especially in the backs as well, but that we're able to control that thing to maintain possession till the end?
Offensively, we ran the ball much better than I anticipated against those guys. We had Landon Bell and those, all those big dudes up there. I thought our linebackers, with Greenlee and Carter back there, they're experienced starters. Big, strong kids, and our kids were up to the challenge. They came off the ball well. executed pretty well. So I was extremely pleased with the O-line. They've gotten so much better, and they're a good group of kids. They work well together, and they communicate, and our backs ran hard and tried to get downhill. I thought Hayden Hull had a really good game there at the end. And he played, smart football. So I was really pleased with the drive, but Hayden bailed us out on a couple third and longs too. So you got to give credit to the kids, but the O-line, they did a good job on that drive for sure.
And offensively, moved the football well. Didn't quite punch it in there a couple times, but got things started off. A good drive to open things up. The defense set you up with short field a couple times. You kind of really controlled field position. It seems like something we keep coming back to is what your special teams has been able to do over the years. Jace Morning and Nate Sims both with big returns after they scored to get you great field position, or the defense just coming up with a stop. How has it been that you've been able to kind of win that field position battle?
It's fortunate for one, because you never know how football's going to go. But we work hard on our special teams. We work on them every day, as at least some facet of that, and the kids take a great deal of pride in our special teams. So I was pleased with that. I think we gave up a lot of points on that field. Nate had a fumble, which is uncharacteristic of him, to giving them a short field. We were driving all the way down. Dante got stripped down there and gave them the ball. So we had a couple turnovers that could have cost us in any game, and we have to, make sure we take care of the football. But other than those two turnovers, I thought our kids played a pretty clean game. And the two interceptions that Hayden had were just beautiful plays by the defense because they're very athletic. Those balls are right on the money, and those kids made plays. So I wasn't disappointed in that whatsoever, but the turnovers got to take care of the football because we can't be doing that.
And, you did beautiful plays by their defensive backs, which I thought they were as well, just kids making plays. But speaking of which, you had a couple of them yourself, forced a fumble that was recovered, two interceptions that I thought, Cole McGrath went up and made plays on that were just absolutely pretty impressive. You gave up one big play, but it was almost a non-play. I'm still surprised Eric Smith caught that football.
Well, I am too. we had four guys right around it. Two guys collided into each other and then went between them. It was just one of those deals. But other than that big play, I thought the secondary played exceptionally well. Our linebackers played well. Honestly, the whole defense did. They just ran to the ball and did what they were supposed to do. And if we continue to play like that, we'll be in games. But it was just one game, so we got a long way to go.
All right, we're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back with more with Coach after this on the Arvest Bank Ottawa Cyclone pregame show on KOFO.
Looking for a better rate of return on your savings? Arvest Bank is ready to help with great rates on certificates of deposit. You can earn 5% APY on a 7-month CD or 5.25% APY on a 14-month CD with a minimum deposit of just $1,000. And it's easy to get started. Stop by any one of Arvest's over 200 branch locations to open your account. Other rates and terms are available. Arvest Bank, member FDIC.
The Royals are bringing the blue every single game, and thanks to our sponsors, you're right there with them as Royals fans on radio. Thanks to CarStar Ottawa, Sutton's Jewelry, Nuco Concrete, and our Royals title sponsor, State Farm agent Ryan Dispro. Home or away, your Kansas City Royals are right where they should be on 1220 and 103.7 FM. There's still room for more. If you'd like to have success for your business as Royal sponsors on KOFO, just call 785-242-1220 or email KOFO@KOFO.com. Enjoy the Royals on radio. KOFO.
We're back here in the Arvest Bank Cyclone Football pregame show. Luke Queen with you, and here with Coach Alexander. And Coach, we've got Baldwin this week. It's the home opener, for the kids here in Ottawa. So, first off, what does it kind of bring to the table when you have that? You're 1-0, you're coming in, and you got your first home football game. Well, what kind of attitude does that bring to the kids?
Well, the kids are excited, I'm sure. As a coaching staff, our biggest concern is not to get too high, not to be satisfied over a win. And we certainly can't take Baldwin for granted just because, we haven't beat them in the past or whatever, because those guys are much improved. They've got a bunch of seniors that were starting since they were sophomores, especially up front. They're going to be tough. It's going to be tough for us to run the ball again this week. I would say those two D linemen, O linemen they have, are as good as anybody that will be in the league this year. I mean, they can give you fits up front. The Ryder Nye kid, he's got good speed. He's a smart kid. He's an athlete. Quarterback runs well. He can throw it. I mean, we have our hands full. If we take one thing for granted, we'll be in trouble against this team. And I'm trying to relay that to the kids every day. And I think the kids understand, they know. I mean, but they are a good football team. They came up just a little bit short the other week, but they're only going to be better, and they'll get better from week 1 to week 2. So you got to take Coach Lister team very, very serious, because they're coached up well. They're fundamentally sound, and they're going to play hard.
And you got, what do you expect out of them as far as, are they a team that kind of has a balance, run pass, or are they run heavy, pass heavy? Is there anything unique about them other than maybe some formations they bring out there?
Well, Coach Lister, he's kind of old school too. So, I mean, he's not going to run 50 formations at you, but what they try to do extremely well. They're going to run maybe 3 formations, and they're going to try to be balanced. If they can run the ball, he certainly will, but I think they like to throw it. They got some good receivers and a little quarterback. They like to do a lot of 70s or 80s and 90s kind of sprint out, roll out passes that we have to be prepared for. Running wheels on you, and out and ups, and verts, and all kinds of. I mean, they kind of want to throw the football a little bit, but I don't know if that's their. I mean, if they felt like they didn't run the ball well enough, because I thought they could have ran the ball more last week than they did. So we're prepared for both. They're a good football team. Definitely somebody that we cannot take for granted at all.
And you guys, you had a good game plan last week, obviously, and like you alluded to in our previous segment, the ability to run the football was maybe, you guys did better than what you expected. Do you think that that's something that can carry over moving forward, or just kind of?
It better be, because they run a 3-4 defense as well, but they walk their outside linebackers up, and they make it very difficult on you to run the football, and they make it difficult. They like to take a lot of things that we do away. So we're going to have to protect Hayden so we can get the ball off to our receivers. I think that's important. But we have got to be able to try to run the football. I mean, we have to be balanced, and at times it's going to look like they're winning because they're good up there, and we have to be patient. We can't just abandon the run because they're stuffing us here and there, and they will at times because they're good up front.
And, you've talked about it. We talked about it before last week's game, and, the exceptional athletes, the core, your wideouts and, your special, guys outside. When you get them ball in space, good things can happen. Do you have any new little wrinkles you're going to throw at us this week to get them there, or just looking for what the defense gives you?
It's like Coach Schaefer says, he coaches offense with me, and he's been doing this a long time. We have so much stuff in that there's nothing we need to add. It's just trying to call the right play at the right time, because but like I said, those guys will do a lot of things that take away some of the things that we like to do, and Coach Lister's been around the block, so we're gonna have to protect, and we're gonna have to be able to run the ball to keep them honest, and we're gonna try to get our kids in space at times, but it's a chess match out there, and it's going to be tough. I mean, I'm more concerned this week than I was last week, because I think that they're just as good, if not better, up front than what Atchison was.
All right. Well, Coach, as always, we appreciate you taking the time, and good luck to you tonight against Baldwin, and hopefully we're talking next week at 2-0.
Let's hope.
All right. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with more of the Arvest Bank Cyclone Football Pregame Show after this on KOFO.
You know what you're looking for. You're online, cruising through one of those marketplaces. You've had to look through Pokemon cards, an old kitchen sink, and dog clothes, when all of a sudden, there it is, the object of your desire. The right color, the right style, it's all yours. But just as quickly, it disappears.
Oh, wait, where'd it go?
You scroll up, you scroll down, but it's gone forever. That'll never happen if you tune into KOFO on Saturday morning.
KOFO, good morning. You're on the Trading Post.
The KOFO Trading Post is your opportunity to buy, sell, or trade with results that don't require scrolling or bring frustration.
Well, I was going to see about trying to get rid of a lawnmower or two.
I have a Bissell carpet cleaner, brand new.
I'm looking for a 1999 Ford F-150.
On the KOFO Trading Post, you can share all of the details about what you're selling or what you're looking to buy. All you have to do is call 785-242-1220. Stop getting lost online. Spend your Saturday mornings with us at 8 on the KOFO Trading Post.
And welcome back to the Arvest Bank Ottawa High School Cyclone Football Pregame Show here on KOFO. Luke Queen with you here live at Steve Grogan Stadium, where the 1-0 Cyclones playing host to the 0-1 Baldwin Bulldogs. Baldwin coming off a 23-20 loss to Iola last Friday night. The Cyclones a 24-14 win on the road at Atchison. Cyclones looking to move to 2-0 here. The Bulldogs trying to avoid going to 0-2. But home opener here for the Cyclones. Stands filling up nicely here. The captain's getting ready to go out for the coin toss as the Bulldogs jog on to the sideline. The Cyclones out arm in arm here on the north side. Beautiful night for football. We are ready to go here in week number 2. I appreciate everybody tuning in, listening to the Arvest Bank Ottawa Cyclone pregame show. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back with the kickoff shortly after this on KOFO.
You've been listening to the Ottawa High Cyclones Arvest Bank pregame show on KOFO. Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities. Stay tuned. Opening kickoff is coming up next on KOFO.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to Ottawa High Cyclone football on 103.7 FM, 1220, and streaming online at KOFO.com or through your smart speaker. Ottawa High Cyclone football on KOFO is brought to you by Ottawa Veterinary Hospital, CarStar, QSI, Kansas State Bank, Beatty's Body Shop and Repair, Ottawa Family Physicians, Goppert State Service Bank, and by Christensen Chiropractic, Ottawa University, Sutton's Jewelry, Nuco Concrete, Neosho County Community College, Blanco's Bar and Grill. Also by Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home, Advent Health Ottawa, Dingle and Son Mortuary, Sacred Heart School, and Arvest Bank. Now, with the call of Ottawa High Cyclone football, here's KOFO's Luke Queen.
Luke Queen with you here from Steve Grogan Stadium, getting ready for Ottawa Cyclone football. Cyclones 1-0 on the season, playing Baldwin 0-1 on the year. The captain's taking the field here. Last week, the Cyclones 24-14 winners over Atchison, getting on top after a good first drive. They went ahead 14-0 before Atchison was able to get on the board. Cyclones extended the lead out to 24-7. It was a long play by Atchison to cut the lead back down to 10, but the Cyclones running out the last 8.5 minutes with their last drive to seal the victory. Leading the team on the night, Nate Sims led the way rushing. He had 83 rushing yards on 10 attempts. Julius O'Brien, 42 yards on 14 carries. 13 carries and 57 yards for Dante Sylvie. Hayden Hull was 13-25 for 178 yards and a touchdown last week. Aiden McCullough led the way in receptions. 5 catches for 110 yards and a touchdown. Nate Sims, 4 catches for 21 yards. Shaden Knapp, 3 catches for 38, and 1 for Cole McGrath for 9 yards. We're going to take one more 60-second time out here, and we'll be back with the kickoff from Steve Grogan Stadium. You're listening to Cyclone Football on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Has a sports injury put you on the sidelines? Contact Christensen Chiropractic in Ottawa and get back in the game. We specialize in treating sports injuries with shockwave therapy, dry needling, and myofascial relief. At Christensen Chiropractic, we have your back.
Blanco's Bar and Grill in Ottawa at 6th and Main. Longtime Ottawans Jessica and Justin serve up delicious burgers, wraps, and barbecue with Taco Tuesdays and Wednesdays and double happy hours 4 until 9. Outdoor seating, drive-through with trivia and karaoke. Blanco's 6th and Main.
Learning to work as part of a team is a trait that not only benefits students and athletes now, but can help them as leaders of tomorrow. This is Eric Price, Funeral Director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
Internet banking, e-statements, online banking, telephone banking, digital banking, bill pay, loans for home and new vehicle, night and mobile deposits, ATMs, and debit cards. GSSB with 9 area bank locations. Call 785-448-3111. Member FDIC, equal housing member.
Luke Queen back with you here at Steve Grogan Stadium. The Cyclones won the toss. They deferred to the second half, so Baldwin will start out with the opening kickoff. Teeing it up for the Cyclones is senior kicker, number 30, Josh Audis. Back deep for Baldwin. Wrigley Hamrick, Ryder Nye, and Ethan Williams, the three deep men. Large space between the 35 and all three return men back at the 5-yard line. So Audis, see if he tries to put one down inside of that big gap. The Cyclones a chance to go run a jump on it here, but we are ready for the opening kickoff here in week number 2. Audis approaches, and he is going to drive this, and it's going to go into the end zone. It will be a touchback, and Baldwin will start out at the 20-yard line. Stingy Cyclone defense last week, facing a big Baldwin front line who has a couple 6'4", 6'5", 230 to 260 players on it. A couple of them have had a few years as the starters up front. Area that Coach Walt Alexander pointed out. This time trip receivers to the right, single back in the backfield behind Bryce Alford, the quarterback in the shotgun formation here. Now we've got the officials have come in here a couple different times, seeing if we've got everything lined up. Now we do have the signal ready for play. Alford takes the snap and give handoff here. Big running back moving through there. Creighton Frost, the ball carrier. Got a cross right at the 30 maybe, which that will still move the chains here. Waiting for the jinging. They're going to actually call it second down. Now they're going to move the chains. The nose of the ball is sitting on the 30-yard line. And now the officials are going to come together and talk about it here. And the chains will move. They are going to give it the first down. Now they're going to set the chains, and the play clock will start once again. Baldwin in the huddle. Frost, a 5'10", 205-pound sophomore tailback. In trips to the right. Frost, the single back behind Alford. Alford going to work to his right. Looking on a keeper there. Is going to pick up a couple out to about the 33. Where he'll be brought down there after a short gain. Second down and 7 coming up here for the Bulldogs.
66 Thompson in on the stop for the Cyclones. He had 3 yards on the play. Second down and 7.
Second down and 7 here. Baldwin breaks the huddle. This time they're going to send twin receivers wide to the left, wide side of the field, single receiver to the right. Now they're going to bring the receivers, place them, motion from left to right. Alford takes the snap and play action, and tough catch made right there by Jackson Rude. Came up and snagged that one out of the air with one hand there. It's going to be a pickup of 12 on the play action, and another first down here for the Bulldogs. First down and 10, Baldwin at the 45-yard line. Tough catch there by Rude, who really had to go bring it in with one hand, just brought it back to himself before he could secure it. Alford takes the snap, handoff to Frost. Frost stopped after a minimal gain, about a yard before he's absolutely driven backwards by the Cyclone front.
Cyclones in on the stop.
Hard to say who made the first contact there for the Cyclones.
Gain a yard, second down and 9. Ball.
He gained a yard on the play. Actually give him almost 2 out to the 47. He knows the football sitting almost straight across from me here at the 47-yard line. Twins left, single receiver right. Frost behind Alford. Now again, motion going to be Rude from left to right, and a little bit of a broken play. Now a pass, and caught out there. To Rude again once again there. It looked like maybe a little bit of confusion as Alford turned his right. The back went to the left. Alford turned and was able to find Rude. It's going to be a pickup of 12, and that moves the ball down to the Cyclone 43. Baldwin putting together a nice first drive here. 37 yards so far. Done it in 5 plays. Tight end left. Twins to the right. Now they're going to motion over to Tripp's right. Alford takes the snap. Play action, rolling to his left. In some trouble here. The Cyclones haven't wrapped up. Now a pass over the middle is going to be caught. And fighting for some extra yardage there was Max Harvey. And he'll be taken down at about the 36-yard line. A pickup of about 7 there. Alford was in some trouble in the backfield. A couple of Cyclones bearing down on him. Was unable to get him down before the pass. He was able to get the pass away, but it's second down and 3 here. Twins right, single receiver wide to the left. Alford takes a snap, pitch it to his right. Frost, he's got the first down as he's going to fall near the 30. See where they put the ball down. It's going to be at the 31, so it'll be a pickup of 5 there, but it's another Baldwin first down.
First and 10 for the Bulldogs at the Cyclone 31.
Baldwin breaks the huddle here. 25 seconds on the play clock. The ball at the 31-yard line. Again, staying with the Twins right, single receiver to the left. This time, Frost lined up to the right of Alford. Takes the snap, it's straight drop to pass. Nobody there. He's going to tuck it and run. Now he's going to slide down and go down just shy of the 25. But it'll be at the 26, which will be a pickup of 5.
Get a 6 on the play, second down and 4.
And actually give him closer to the 25-yard line. It's got to get to the 21 for the first down. Ball just outside the 25. So second down and a short 5, long 4 situation here for Baldwin. Twins left, single receiver to the right this time. Frost behind Alford in the backfield. Alford going to turn, give to Frost. Frost gets across the 20, and he's down to about the 19-yard line. So pick up there, about 7 on the play, and another Baldwin first down. A big Baldwin front getting a little bit of a push against the Cyclones front here. Getting those chunk yards on first and second down. A couple nice plays were made when it looked like there might not be much there. Twins receiver split wide. There is a back lined up to the left. We have RPO. Alford in trouble. He's hit and driven down back at the 25. Chase Myers getting in there to take Alford down. Boy, they're just going to mark it back to the 22. Wow. I think there was going to be a few more loss on that one, but minus 3 yards on that carry. Second and 13. Nice job by Myers. He read the quarterback and then came in and delivered a good tackle. Trips to the right, wide side. Alford takes the snap. Blitz coming off the edge. It's picked up. Alford moving out. He's in trouble, throwing into the end zone. The pass is knocked away there. There's a flag in the backfield at the 26-yard line. That's usually in the area of a hold. So we'll see what the penalty is for here. And if the flag is sitting there, it is against Baldwin.
Penalty flag on the play.
If the flag is sitting where that penalty occurred, it's going to back him up from the 26. Waiting for, giving the option over to the Cyclones here. I never did see exactly what the call was. They're walking the ball back to the 32-yard line. So it'll go down as now 2nd down and 23 to go. Must have been a holding call in that situation, but 2nd and 23. Single receiver wide to the right, which is the wide side of the field. Twin receivers left. Frost to the right of Alford in the backfield. Motion from left to right. Give is to Frost. Frost driving forward here is going to get to about the 30-yard line, so he's going to pick up a couple on the play. Toby Thompson and Colin Harris combining on that stop for the Cyclones. Bring up 3rd down and 21 here as they got to, at the 30-yard line, have to get to the 9. Don't know what the kicking game situation is for Baldwin, but you might want to think this is maybe 4-down territory or either try to pooch it. Twin receivers right, single receiver to the left. Frost to the right of Alford once again in the backfield. Takes the snap. Short pass underneath, kind of wide receiver screen. Nye breaking through, spinning off, and now spins out of a tackle, diving towards the end zone, and they're going to mark him down just short at the 1.
Taken down near the goal line.
And that'll set up Baldwin at 1st and goal at the 1. 3rd and 21. They went with a wide receiver bubble screen type of thing, and Ryder Nye able to run through a couple arm tackles. The ball just short of the goal line here. Twins right, single receiver left. Alford takes a snap, runs to his right, going to try it himself, and he's going to be stuffed. Might have lost one on the play there. Nice job for Cyclones to penetrate through there.
They'll get in the play. 2nd down and goal from the 1.
Just outside the 1-yard line here. They're going to say no gain on the play. Alford was able to get back to the line of scrimmage. 1-yard line, Alford standing 5 yards, maybe 6, behind center in the shotgun. Frost behind him. This time they're going to play action. Alford rolling out, now cuts it back in, diving forward, and it'll be a touchdown. Baldwin strikes first here. Long, methodical drive. There's 3:43 remaining here in the first quarter as the Bulldogs get on top. Kicker for Baldwin
Bulldogs will attempt the point after Alford to hold.
is not listed. Say O'Connor. Snap is back, placement down, kick is away, and it is good. It's 3:43 to go here in the first quarter. Baldwin 7, Ottawa nothing. 30-second timeout. We'll be back at the kickoff after this on KOFO.
Neosho County Community College in Ottawa and Chanute are accepting enrollment for fall lifetime learning. Tuition free for Franklin and Anderson County residents age 62 plus. Call Jennifer at 785-242-2067. Neosho Community College.
Has a sports injury put you on the sidelines? Contact Christian Chiropractic in Ottawa and get back in the game. We specialize in treating sports injuries with shockwave therapy, dry needling, and myofascial relief. At Christian Chiropractic, we have your back.
Luke Queen back with you here at Steve Grogan Stadium. Cyclones trailing 7-0. Baldwin goes 80 yards in 14 plays, 8 minutes and 17 seconds on that drive. Being set to kick it away here. Brendan O'Connor.
Number 12, Jace Morning.
Jace Morning. Usually Mitch Long, a deep man back inside the 10 is Nate Sims. We'll see what Baldwin chooses to do as far as kicking deep here. Mitch Long and Jace Morning wide to the left and the right. About the 15, maybe 16-yard line. Nate Sims just standing back in the 10. He's in the middle. Deep kick here from O'Connor to the right. It'll be long, about the 7. He's out across the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Mitch Long, one man to beat, trying to get to the edge. He's at the 50. Now into Cyclone territory, 40, 30, dragged down, horse collar there, and fumbled out of bounds. But great return there by Mitch Long, set up off Ottawa in plus territory. $66 yards. Actually, take that back, 68 yards on the return. For Mitch Long. Cyclones at the 25-yard line. Trips left. Quick bubble screen out to the left side. It's Aiden McCullough in space. He's going to get down to about the 20. Now driven to the left side. And well out of bounds, well after the whistle and thrown to the ground. No flag on that play. And they're going to give him, see where they mark this down at. Put it just inside the 21-yard line. So it's a 4-yard gain there on the pass. Second down and 6 here at the 21-yard line for Ottawa. Twins right, single receiver to the left. Sylvie to the right of Hayden Hull in the backfield. Motion coming, jet sweep here to Nate Sims. Cuts it up, falling forward down near the 16, maybe the 15-yard line. Might be about a yard short on the play.
Takes that 5 yards from the 16-yard line. Brings up
5 on the carry for Nate. And it's 3rd down and 1 here at the 16. McCullough going to line up wide to the right. McGrath wide to the left. Split backs. Flanking Hull on each side. We've got a whistle here. And a false start is going to be called here on the Cyclones. We had movement up front.
offsides against the Cyclones. 5-yard penalty.
So instead of 3rd down and 1, now it's 3rd down and 6 back at the 21.
So 3rd down and 6.
Hayden Hull looking over, gets the play call in. Going to relay it to the offense. And we're going to have trips out to the right side. Sims in the slot. Single receiver left is McGrath. Sylvie in the backfield. Play action. Hull moves out to his right, has some daylight. He's going to tuck it, try to stay in bounds along the sideline, and Hayden Hull is in. 21-yard touchdown run by Hayden Hull. Hayden got it around the edge, and then a good block downfield along that sideline. I believe that was Aiden McCullough right there. Hayden Hull tiptoed along that sideline, and the Cyclones, in less than a minute and a half.
Cyclones to attempt the point after number 6, Mason Sutton will hold.
Mason Sutton to hold. Josh Audis with the point after attempt here. Placement down, kick is away, and it is no good, wide to the left. So here with 2:03 to go in the first quarter, Baldwin 7, Ottawa 6. 30-second timeout. Back with kickoff after this on KOFO.
You okay?
Sorry, I can't sleep with this cough.
Sounds like you need to vaporize that cold.
Vaporize?
Yeah, with NyQuil VapoCool. It's NyQuil plus a rush of Vicks vapors.
Whoa.
So you ready to get some sleep? Thank you, NyQuil VapoCool.
NyQuil VapoCool, the vaporizing nighttime coughing, aching, fever, best sleep with a cold medicine. And to vaporize sore throat pain, try Vicks VapoCool drops. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Luke Queen back with you here at Steve Grogan Stadium. 2:03 to go here in quarter number one. Baldwin 7, Ottawa 6. It was a three-play, 25-yard drive, a minute 28 off the clock. Hayden Hull, a 21-yard touchdown run on 3rd and 6. A little bit high on the snap. The placement got down, but Josh Otis maybe a little timing off there as he pulled it, missing wide to the left. Cyclones trail by 1 here. It was a long first drive by Baldwin. Otis once again going to kick it deep. Nye is going to field it in the end zone for the touchback. So Baldwin will once again start out at the 20-yard line. Cyclones were set up with great field position there. It was a 68-yard kickoff return by Mitch Long. Got Ottawa down to the 25-yard line. First down and 10. Again, trip receivers to the right. Frost behind Alford in the backfield. Alford takes the snap. Give to Frost. Frost has some daylight. So he's going to get out near the 30-yard line. He'll be tackled short of that. A pickup of 9 on the play.
Second down and 1.
Second down and 1 for Baldwin. Baldwin already had the football now for almost 9 minutes of this first quarter. We've got a minute 35 to go. We break the huddle with 25 seconds on the play clock. Trip receivers left this time. Frost again behind Alford in the backfield. Alford takes the snap. Give to Frost. Frost stacked up right at the 30, but driving forward. And he's going to get a push. Really a generous spot as they're going to give him to the 35-yard line. Into the 36, actually. So it's going to be a pickup of 7.
From their own 36.
Alford getting the play call in from his sideline, relays it to the Bulldogs. So again, we'll break the huddle. Less than 20 seconds on the play clock. They're just taking their time here. Twin receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Alford takes the snap. Give us to Frost. Frost driving forward there. The Cyclones had a few players there near the sideline. Frost just barreling forward there and took some Cyclones with him out to near the 42, which is going to be a pickup of 6. Cyclones need to see that and attack that lower half. Frost, big thick legs, 205 driving forward there. Baldwin looks like they're going to just go ahead and let the clock run out here. So that'll bring the end of the first quarter. Baldwin 7, Ottawa 6. We're going to take a 60-second timeout. We're back after this on KOFO.
Whether you own a local business or a global one, you're always looking for ways to position your operation to create opportunities and move on them faster. With Bank of America, you get access to experts, award-winning insights, and business solutions so powerful, you'll make every move matter. Locally and globally. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. What would you like the power to do? Copyright 2024 Bank of America N.A.
Centered in Jesus with prayer and biblical values, Sacred Heart School provides a safe learning environment, challenged through academic excellence. Call Principal Patrick Gear at 785-242-4297 to enroll your child from preschool to 6th grade now.
Minor illnesses and injuries don't take weekends off. That's why Ottawa Family Physicians have now opened the weekend clinic at their 1418 South Main location. Open Saturdays and Sundays from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. to treat those unexpected minor illnesses and injuries, as well as complete school physicals. Call 785-242-1620 for more information.
Luke Queen back with you here at Ottawa High School. Get ready for the second quarter. Cyclones trailing 7-6 here against Baldwin. Baldwin is, I could say, win the time of possession, but that is an understatement as we just played 12 minutes of football. The Cyclones had it for 1:28. Guess that would not include the return. Alford takes a snap again to Frost. Frost driving up the middle, just following that big line as he'll fall forward out to the 48-yard line. So it's going to be a pickup of 6 and another Baldwin first down.
Cyclones tackle by 66. Tobias Thompson, first down for the Bulldogs.
Tobias Thompson in on the stop there for the Cyclones. First down and 10 at the 48.
First and 10 Bulldogs from the 49.
Bulldogs trying to bring it back into Cyclone territory once again. Baldwin breaks the huddle. 17 seconds on the play clock. Trips right. Frost deep in the backfield behind Alford. Again, the give us to Frost. Frost met in the backfield, and good tackle there. Colin Harris in the backfield.
Colin Harris, 53, first to make the stop.
Lose about a yard on the play. Harris kind of wrapped up there and then had his arms near the football trying to pull that ball loose as some fellow Cyclone defenders came in to help clean it up. Second down and a long 10 here, just shy of 11 yards for Baldwin. Twins left, single receiver to the right. Frost again deep behind Alford in the backfield. Give us to Frost. Frost going to med right at midfield. He's going to fall forward for a pickup of a couple on the play. Out 3 yards as he's into Cyclone territory at the 49. So it's third down here and 7 for Baldwin.
Third down and 7 for the Bulldogs.
Bulldogs have been running the football only on this drive so far, so the Cyclones have to be ready for the pass as Alford's had a few good plays here. Twins left, single receiver right. Alford gonna throw. Looking for the slant, it's not there. Now he's gonna have to make something happen, working to his right, and the Cyclone defense is there, chasing him down. And that is Liam Marler getting over there to make the hit. No gain on the play. That's going to force a fourth down here for the Bulldogs. Cyclones had the short pass covered up there to the left that Alford looked for. Liam Marler staying with the quarterback and showing off the wheels, getting laterally, knocking him out of bounds at the 49. It's going to be a punt here for Baldwin. Snap is back. And low line drive end over end is going to bounce, and it's going to roll all the way into the end zone quickly there. Jace Morning was back for the Cyclones, but didn't have any offering at that one whatsoever. So the Cyclones have a first down and 10 at their own 20-yard line here. They get the stop. 9:16 to go here in quarter number 2. Single receiver coming out to the left is Cole McGrath. Single receiver wide to the right is Nate Sims. Now McGrath going to go in motion, fake the jet sweep to him. Hayden Hull's going to keep it. He's going to be tripped up as he crosses the as he crossed the 20-yard line. They're going to say no gain on the play.
No gain on the play. Tackle by 54, Hank Beard for the Bulldogs.
So second down and 10 here for the Cyclones. McCullough going to split out wide to the right. Twins left. McGrath wide. Sims in the slot. Our backfield here. Hull back to pass. Max protect. They're going to go deep here. Down the sideline looking for Sims. And just off the fingertips there. And incomplete. Hull trying to lead Sims down that left sideline. That's something if Nate Sims make that catch. I don't think anybody is going to be able to catch him when he gets in the open field and has the end zone in his sights. But it's 3rd down and 10 now for the Cyclones at their own 20-yard line. Now a little confusion as the Cyclones break the huddle. Play clock must have been reset as they were waiting for the football to get back to set it. Trip receivers left, to the right, single receiver to the left. Sylvie in the backfield with Hull. Hayden takes the snap. Blitz on its way. Hayden gonna throw a little wheel route. He's got Dante Sylvie who makes the catch, unable to keep his feet, but has it out to the 41-yard line.
Penalty flag on the play.
Flag on the play. You're going to see where it is. Out near the spot of the completion here. The ball is at the 41-yard line. Maybe this time the officials will actually give a signal to the press box other than just start marking the football off. Got a dead ball on sportsmanlike conduct against the Cyclones. So the first down will stand here. They have yet to move the sticks up to where they should be because that is, if it's a dead ball, that is after the play. Now they're going to move the sticks up to where it's a first down, and they've got a first down and 10 at the 27-yard line.
There's like a bunch of middle school kids with their jerseys, unless they're just here.
So first down and 10 at the 27 after a 21-yard gain. Markov 15. Trips right, single receiver left. Hull takes the snap. Give to Sylvie, who's hit immediately and taken down for a loss of 2 on the play.
Loss of 2 yards on the play.
So it's 2nd down and 12.
Did you say? How'd you know him? His voice.
Hull bringing the play into the Cyclone huddle. 30 seconds on the play clock. Trip receivers once again to the right. Yep, in the slot. Single receivers McGrath to the left. Hull gonna roll to his right. Fires short here. Knapp wrapped up, but able to spin out of the first tackle. He's gonna pick up a couple on the play. Mark it back to the 27-yard line, so it's a pickup of 2. So it's 3rd down and 10 here for the Cyclones. The ball at the 32-yard line. It was 3rd down and 10 when they hit the wheel route there to Sylvie. But the penalty has pushed them back, so they had it out to the 41, but then it moved themselves back here. Trips to the wide side, the left. Single receiver to the right. Hull takes the snap, works to his left. Decides not to pitch it, now tucks it under, and he's going to pick up out to about the 35, so it's going to be a short gain on the play there. The carry by Hayden Hull. And it'll be 4th down here for the Cyclones as they get a non-generous spot here at the home game at the 35. 4th down and 2 here. And the punting unit will come out here for the Cyclones. Baldwin sending a couple receivers back deep here.
Hepner to punt for the Cyclones.
Carter Hepner back to punt it. Snap is back to him. The kick is away. And Bounds down at about the 36-yard line. Going to take a little bit of a Cyclone roll. And going to be down to about the 32-yard line. That is where Baldwin will start this drive with 5:31 to go after the punt. Cyclones stopped the Baldwin Bulldogs on their last drive, but the Bulldogs have eaten up a lot of clock here so far. Cyclones with just about 6 minutes so far of possession here in the first half. Get a stop here, give yourself an opportunity to score. Cyclones getting the kick in the second. Twins right, single receiver to the left. Alford, in turn, give it to Frost. Frost, a little bit of the room to the right side. He's going to fall forward out near the 38-yard line. Pick up a 5, maybe 6 on the play.
Kickoff on the stop for the Cyclones.
So it's 2nd down and 4 here for Baldwin. And Twins to the right, this time the short side, wide side, single receiver. Alford takes the snap, turn, give to Frost. Frost med, he's going to try and get to the 40, and they're going to give him a generous 2 yards on that play. As he looked up, he was stood up at about the 39.
2-yard gain to the 40-yard line.
So it's 3rd down and a couple here for Baldwin. They have to get across the 42 for the first down this time. Single receiver to the left, Twins to the right this time. Alford, play action, rolling out. It's going to throw one short and looks to be caught here at the 45-yard line. And then we've got a penalty flag in the backfield.
Penalty flag on the play.
So the pass is going to be for 5 yards, it looks like. This would be the first down. And then we've got roughing the passer against the Cyclones. As that will push Baldwin across midfield and to the Cyclone 40-yard line with 4:05 to go here in the first half.
Penalty goes along with the Cyclone 40-yard line. First down.
First down and 10. Baldwin at the Cyclone 40-yard line. Frost going to line up to the left of Alford this time. Motion going to come from right to left. They're going to go with a jet sweep give here. Trying to get to the edge and unable to do so is Jackson Rude. He's going to lose a yard on the play.
McGrath on the stop for the Cyclones.
Cole McGrath coming up to make the stop there. So it's 2nd down and a long 10. For Baldwin. Twins now to the short side, the left. Single receiver wide to the right. Alford to pass. Pump fakes. Now he's going to go deep. And it is intercepted inside the 5-yard line by the Cyclones. And I believe that was Nate Sims that went up and took that one away. First down and 10 for the Cyclones. They're not going to get the generous spot that Atchison did last week, which said that his momentum took him into the end zone. So the Cyclones are going to start back inside their own 5 at the 3-yard line here. Nate Sims went up and high-pointed that one and took it away from the intended target there. Cyclones huddling in the end zone here. McGrath out wide to the left. Tripp stacked tight left. Hull going to play action, going to keep it himself. Now he able to get something out of that as he was kind of hung up there at the goal line, but able to slip through, get it out to the 5 there. Hayden Hull pickup of 3. Gave Ottawa a little bit of breathing room here. Plenty of time on the play clock. Cyclones break the huddle. 2.5 to go here in the first half. Now, Tripp stacked right, and a wide receiver to the right is Cole McGrath. Going to give to the running back, driving forward there, and out to about the 9-yard line. Let's see who the back was. We got a whistle and a timeout called. Maybe that's Julius O'Brien. It's called by Baldwin, so we'll take it with them. 30-second timeout. You're listening to Cyclone Football on KOFO.
Has a sports injury put you on the sidelines? Contact Christian Chiropractic in Ottawa and get back in the game. We specialize in treating sports injuries with shockwave therapy, dry needling, and myofascial relief. At Christian Chiropractic, we have your back.
Blanco's Bar and Grill in Ottawa at 6th and Main. Longtime Ottawans Jessica and Justin serve up delicious burgers, wraps, and barbecue with Taco Tuesdays and Wednesdays and double happy hours 4 until 9. Outdoor seating, drive-through with trivia and karaoke. Blanco's 6th and Main.
The Queen back with you here at Ottawa High School. Baldwin uses their first time out here of the half. Stopping the clock, 2:09 to go. The Cyclones facing a 3rd down here in a long 4 situation from their 9-yard line, about their 9-yard line.
3rd down and 5 for the Cyclones, following their own 9-yard line.
Baldwin trying to preserve some clock here if they can get a stop. The Cyclones, they get this first down, keep the drive alive. They're going to have trip receivers to the left. Single receiver to the right. Sylvia in the backfield. It was Nate Sims on the carry prior to the timeout. Play action. Hull firing. And low pass. And McCullough unable to go down and get that. And Aiden trying to go into a slide. See if he can get underneath and secure that football, but unable to do so. So with 2:04 remaining in the first half, it's 4th down and 5 here. And the Cyclones will probably be punting this football away. They will.
Cyclones in punt number 83, Carter Hector. He's returning the Bulldogs, number 5, Max Harvey.
Max Harvey and Ryder Nye back deep here. Carter Hepner kicking it away from his own end zone. Snap is back. Kick from Hepner, driven. It's going to bound at about the 36, and it takes a little bit of a Baldwin bounce back to the 34-yard line. Got a flag coming in at about the 26, maybe the 27-yard line. We've got flags flying out there as the ball was downed at the 35. See what the officials saw take place here and what the flags are going to be. The ball is spotted right now at the 35. Got a personal foul going to be called against Ottawa and one against Baldwin. Offsetting penalties. So Baldwin will have the ball 1st down and 10 at the 35. With 1:52 to go here. There were some Definite curricular activity going on between a few player on each team, but it was spotted that both of them were committing the fouls here. Now we're waiting for the official to get into his proper spot in the backfield. Now we're ready for play. Baldwin trips to the left. Alford takes the snap, looks to throw a little bubble pass out. The pass is complete there to Rude. Rude makes the catch. It's going to be a short pickup on the play. Maybe a yard or two at best. It is going to go for just 1 yard, so 2nd down and 9. Baldwin now no huddle offense. Trips are going to move out to the right. Frost behind Alford. Low snap. Alford picks it up. He's going to pitch it late. Frost takes the pitch. He's going to get pushed out of bounds at the 29-yard line. A pickup of 5 here. Stops the clock. Minute 19. The ball at the 29. Got to get to the 25 for the first down. So it's going to be 3rd down and 4 here.
3rd down and 4 for the Bulldogs on the 29-yard line.
Baldwin going back to the huddle with Frost going out of bounds to stop the clock. Twins to the right, single receiver to the left. Alford takes the snap. Play action. Rolling to his right, looking to throw, fires, almost intercepted there. Good defensive play coming up. And Jace Morning knocked that one away. Good job coming up and almost making a terrific interception, but coming around and knocked that football down. So it's 4th down here and 4 for Baldwin. Stopped at a minute 13 to go. All at the 29-yard line.
4th down and 4 for the Bulldogs from the Cyclone 29.
Bulldog offense staying out there here for this play. Ends to the left, single receiver to the right. Alford takes the snap, looking to pass. Plenty of time. Now he's going to roll to his right under some pressure here, and he's going to be hit and knocked down at the 37-yard line. So it'll be a loss of 8 on the play. A minute 5 to go, and the Cyclones get the turnover on downs. 65 seconds. The Cyclones have to get 63 yards for the end zone. Sims going to line up wide to the right. McGrath to the left. Knapp in motion from right to left. Now he moves back towards his right. Hull going to drop back, looking to his right, going to set up a screen back to Aiden McCullough. He's got a little bit of room. Out to the 50, he'll be knocked out of bounds near the 50 into Baldwin territory at the 49. It's going to be a pickup of 14 there on the pass to Aiden McCullough. Nice job to set that one up by the Cyclones. McCullough chased down by the safety there for Baldwin, but not after he had picked up 14 yards. Trips right, single receiver left. McCullough up there, Hull, play action. Rolling to his right, steps, fires, has a man. It's caught inside the 40 and dragged down near the 30-yard line is Aiden McCullough once again. And a timeout will be whistled here and called by the Cyclones. Their first. Where they spot this football here. They're going to say that McCullough's knee was down at the 37-yard line. But that's going to be a 12-yard gain and good for the first down. The timeout called here by the Cyclones. We'll keep it here through this one. It is their first of the half. The Cyclones, where they want to be here, they've moved the football well in just under 17 seconds. Are down inside the 40-yard line of Baldwin. Hull is rolling out to his right, then stopped and fired. McCullough, who went down a little bit to make that catch, they said his knee was down when he caught the football, or else it was down when he tried to get back up. But either way, it's first down and 10 with the ball at the 37-yard line. Trip receivers to the right. Sylvie going to line up wide to the right. Sims going to stay in the backfield. Single receiver to the left. Hull, little option here. He's going to pitch it late to Sims. Sims cuts it upfield into the secondary, and Nate Sims down the sideline. And touchdown, Cyclone. 37-yard touchdown run for Nate Sims. And the Cyclones take the lead with 39 seconds to go here in quarter number 2. See what the Cyclones choose to do here is they've now up by 5. If they're going to kick it now or if they're going to try for 2.
Cyclones will attempt the 2-point.
Looks like the Cyclones are going to stay out there with the offense and go for 2. Two receivers out to each side. Sylvie in the backfield. Hull. And it's a direct snap to Sylvie, and Sylvie's going to toss it to Hayden Hull for the 2-point conversion. So the Cyclones get it on a little wildcat formation. Sylvie to Hull, and the Cyclones lead 14-7. So a great drive there by the Cyclones. They just took 26 seconds to get it done. 3 plays, 63 yards. And then the 2-point conversion. Hayden Hull looked like he was going to an audible there. Moved to his left, then back over to his right like he was changing the play. The direct snap to Dante Sylvie, who dumped it off to Hayden Hull for the 2-point conversion. Beautiful play there by Ottawa. Now Josh Otis set to kick it away once again. First 2 have been touchbacks. The Cyclones getting a score here. Just under 40 seconds to go in the first half. Remember, they will get the kick to open up things in the second half. Otis, this time going to pooch one down. It's going to bounce at about the 21, 22-yard line. It is live ball, not waiting, and then he goes to a knee, and they throw the flag, and that is ridiculous. The defender had absolutely committed to going to make the tackle as Nye picked up the football and then dropped to a knee at the 14-yard line, and a flag comes out. That is a live football and a player diving in to really try and pick up a player, knock a guy down, and a late decision there. And that is an absolutely horrible call. Just absolutely horrible. There is absolutely nothing that could be done in that situation by that defensive player on that, coming down to cover that. Wow. So give him 15 yards for no reason. That'll push it out to the 29.
Penalty moves the ball to the 30-yard line. Bulldogs first and 10.
Bulldogs going to go they're going to go to a knee here, it looks like. Go ahead and let this clock run out. They don't have to snap the football again. Once it's set ready for play on the 40-second clock, the game clock to 25 seconds. And it looks like that's what we will do. So we'll go into the half with the Cyclones on top here. 14-7. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll get you caught up on all your first half stats. You're listening to the Ottawa Cyclone football here on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
We all know just because gifts for loved ones can look like flowers, a spa day, or maybe even planning date night. But what about something that will truly last and protect your loved ones along the way? I'm talking about life insurance. I called SelectQuote to secure our coverage and couldn't believe how easy and affordable it was. I'm 40, and my $500,000 policy was only $16 a month. My husband's also 40, and his $500,000 policy was only $18 a month. And with their same-day coverage, there was no medical exam required, and we were covered by the time we hung up. With monthly payments less than the cost of a bouquet of flowers, this is the perfect time to make sure your family is protected.
Call Select Quote at 1-800-646-9595 or go to selectquote.com to get your free quote today. That's 1-800-646-9595. 1-800-646-9595. Details on example rate at selectquote.com.
Internet banking, e-statements, online banking, telephone banking, digital banking, bill pay, loans for home and new vehicle, night and mobile deposits, ATMs, and debit cards. GSSB with 9 area bank locations. Call 785-448-3111. Member FDIC, equal housing member.
At the new Advent Health Ottawa Health Park at 9th and Main, they encourage you that if you're feeling sick, to come in quick, because that's where the new Express Care Clinic is located. From colds to contusions, stomach aches to sprains, and more, the Advent Health Ottawa Express Care is there. Remember, when you're feeling sick, come in quick.
Neosho County Community College in Ottawa and Chanute are accepting enrollment for fall lifetime learning. Tuition free for Franklin and Anderson County residents age 62 plus. Call Jennifer at 785-242-2067. Neosho Community College.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. Our desire is to provide the very best in funeral service. Our commitment has helped us reach that goal. We will always strive to reach higher. This is Dangle & Son Mortuary, setting the standard for funeral service.
Luke Queen back with you here at Steve Grogan Stadium. Halftime here. Cyclones on top 14-7 over Baldwin. The Bulldogs a little over 8 minutes off the clock on the opening possession. They drove it down, and a 1-yard touchdown run. With the extra point added, it was 7-0 Baldwin. Cyclones drove down just a couple plays there, 3 plays. They went 25 yards as Mitch Long took the kick from Baldwin after their touchdown, 68 yards back to the Cyclone 25-yard line. It was a 3-play, 25-yard drive in a minute 28. Hayden Hull with the 21-yard touchdown run. The extra point was missed. Cyclones were trailing 7-6. Cyclones took over with a minute 5 to go at the 37-yard line of Baldwin before the end of the half. And in 3 plays, they went 63 yards in 26 seconds. 2 completions to Aiden McCullough, and then a 37-yard touchdown run for Nate Sims. Cyclones added the 2-point conversion on a pass from Dante Sylvie to Hayden Hull, and the Cyclones have the lead of 7 here at the half. Looked like Baldwin was kind of controlling things up front early. Cyclones have made some adjustments here and had gotten themselves back into this game. They found themselves trailing, obviously, for the first time this year at 7-0, but they've scored 14 unanswered and will have the possession to open up things in quarter number 3. So getting that touchdown late, getting the lead, extending it out to 7, and then getting the ball to start quarter number 3. If they can put another drive together, start putting some separation here between themselves and Baldwin. We're going to take another 2-minute break. We'll be back after this with your halftime stats. You're listening to Cyclone Football on KOFO.
Centered in Jesus with prayer and biblical values, Sacred Heart School provides a safe learning environment, challenged through academic excellence. Call Principal Patrick Gear at 785-242-4297 to enroll your child from preschool to 6th grade now.
Has a sports injury put you on the sidelines? Contact Christian Chiropractic in Ottawa and get back in the game. We specialize in treating sports injuries with shockwave therapy, dry needling, and myofascial relief. At Christian Chiropractic, we have your back.
What's that sound? That's the sound of Downy Unstoppable scent beads going into your washing machine and giving your clothes freshness that lasts all day long. There it is again. It's like music to your ears, or more like music to your nose. That freshness is irresistible. Let's get a Downy Unstoppables bottle shake. And now a sniff solo. Nice. With Downy Unstoppables, you just toss, wash, wow, for all-day freshness.
Hey,
I can't wait for golf this weekend, huh, buddy? Time flies. Love you, man. Oh, don't forget your knee brace again. We aren't in college anymore.
Moments together matter, so help protect yourself from RSV. If you're 75 or older or 60 plus with a chronic condition like asthma, COPD, heart disease, or severe diabetes, you're at higher risk of landing in the hospital from RSV, and there are no prescription RSV treatments. Check eligibility and schedule your RSV vaccine at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
You okay?
Sorry, I can't sleep with this cough.
Sounds like you need to vaporize that cold.
Vaporize?
Yeah, with NyQuil VapoCool. It's NyQuil plus a rush of Vicks vapors.
Whoa.
So you ready to get some sleep? Thank you, NyQuil VapoCool.
NyQuil VapoCool, the vaporizing nighttime coughing, aching, fever, best sleep with a cold medicine. And to vaporize sore throat pain, try Vicks VapoCool drops. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Luke Queen back with you here at halftime. Cyclones on top. 14-7. Cyclone unofficial stats in the first half. Passing, Hayden Hull was 4 of 6. He 39 yards in that half. The Cyclones not running many offensive plays. Just 14 offensive snaps for the Cyclones. They had 2 touchdown drives, which consisted of 3 plays apiece. But Hull 4 of 6, 39 yards. Running the football, Dante Sylvie 1 carry minus 2 yards. Hayden Hull 4 carries for 27 yards and a TD. Nate Sims, 3 carries, 45 yards and a touchdown. Receiving for the Cyclones, Aiden McCullough, 3 catches, 18 yards for Aiden. 1 reception for 21 yards for Dante Sylvie. It was a clock-controlled first half by Baldwin. The Cyclones don't need the time of possession. All that matters is when you have it, you get in the end zone. Cyclones, their 2 touchdown drives, grand total of 6 plays, under 2 minutes of time of possession, and 88 yards total in those. But the Cyclones have what matters at this point, and that is the 7-point lead. We talked about it throughout the first half, or late in the first half, and so far here at the half, the Cyclones also will receive the kickoff in the second half. Another opportunity there for the Cyclones. See if they can add to this 7-point advantage over the Baldwin Bulldogs. Again, the Cyclones found themselves down for the first time, but have rallied back. They came right down and scored. Missed the extra points and found themselves trailing by 1, but then got it back late in that first half and then went the distance to take their first lead. Extended out to 7 on the 2-point conversion. We're going to take another couple minutes, and we'll come back, and we'll try to catch up on some area scores, keep you caught up from around the area and around the Frontier League. We're going to do that when we come back. You're listening to Cyclone Football on KOFO.
Given the climate of higher education today, when other small colleges and institutions look at you as the standard, you know you're doing it right. And that's Ottawa University, where you get personalized learning through dynamic programs, cutting-edge facilities, a diverse community on campus, career guidance, and affordable tuition. At Ottawa University, excellence isn't just a goal, it's the standard. Find out more about how Ottawa University can prepare you for a life of significance by visiting ottawa.edu.
I occasionally have nerve discomfort in my hands, so the things I love to do...
Let's play something, Grandma.
...became difficult as I got older.
If you have occasional stabbing and burning in your hands and feet, try Nervive Nerve Relief. Nervive's clinically studied dose of alpha-lipoic acid reduces occasional nerve discomfort in as little as 7 days with continued daily use. Say yes to healthy nerves with Nervive Nerve Relief. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
All right, when it comes to getting life insurance for your family, a lot of excuses can get in the way. But ask yourself this: if something were to happen to me, who would pay the mortgage, the kids' education, and the other bills. Then forget the excuses and check out Ethos Life, the online, easy way to get life insurance in 10 minutes. Ethos has rates that you can afford, like a $500,000 policy for a 40-year-old male starting at $1 a day or $30 a month with a few health questions and no medical exam. Get your free quote right now at checkethos.com. That's checkethos.com. Not available in all states. Rates do vary.
What's that sound? That's the sound of Downy Unstoppable scent beads going into your washing machine and giving your clothes freshness that lasts all day long. There it is again. It's like music to your ears, or more like music to your nose. That freshness is irresistible. Let's get a Downy Unstoppables bottle shake. And now a sniff solo. Nice. With Downy Unstoppables, you just toss, wash, wow, for all-day freshness.
And Luke Queen back with you here at halftime of the Cyclones home opener against Baldwin, on top 14-7 here. Trying to catch up with some area scores. Wellsville all over Iola, 27-0 at halftime of that game. Not catching a whole lot of halftime scores as of yet. Atchison, who the Cyclones defeated last week, up 27-0. That was after one quarter of play against J.C. Harmon. Tonganoxie and Spring Hill were tied up at 0-0. Fort Scott on top of Parsons, 6-0. That's another 4A school. They defeated Paola last week, and that is the Cyclones' opponent next week. So that's a team that we're going to kind of see how they do here this evening as well. But again, not a lot of scores in yet in the area for halftime. But here the Cyclones are on top by 7 at 14-7. Trying to add up the Cyclones' time of possession here, which is not much, to be perfectly blunt about it. Longest drive for the Cyclones resulted in a punt. That was 3 minutes and 45 seconds. Their touchdown drives combined for just a minute 54 total. Also had a drive that was a minute 19. Baldwin controlled the clock throughout that first half. They used the ground game a lot. They went in their first touchdown drive, 14 plays, 80 yards, took 8 minutes and 17 seconds off the first quarter clock. The Cyclones kind of have Baldwin where they want them right now. Is the Cyclones are in front by 7, and if they can get points on the board here to open up play in the third quarter as they receive the kickoff, maybe make Baldwin get a little bit away from what they want to do, which is control the clock and just run the football. If the Cyclones can slow that down a little bit, that'd be a big advantage to them going in here to half number 2. We're going to take another 2-minute break. We'll be back with more from here at Steve Grogan Stadium. You're listening to Ottawa High School Cyclone football on KOFO.
Given the climate of higher education today, when other small colleges and institutions look at you as the standard, you know you're doing it right. And that's Ottawa University, where you get personalized learning through dynamic programs, cutting-edge facilities, a diverse community on campus, career guidance, and affordable tuition. At Ottawa University, excellence isn't just a goal, it's the standard. Find out more about how Ottawa University can prepare you for a life of significance by visiting ottawa.edu.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. Our desire is to provide the very best in funeral service. Our commitment has helped us reach that goal. We will always strive to reach higher. This is Dangle & Son Mortuary, setting the standard for funeral service.
Has a sports injury put you on the sidelines? Contact Christian Chiropractic in Ottawa and get back in the game. We specialize in treating sports injuries with shockwave therapy, dry needling, and myofascial relief. At Christian Chiropractic, we have your back.
Blanco's Bar and Grill in Ottawa at 6th and Main. Longtime Ottawans Jessica and Justin serve up delicious burgers, wraps, and barbecue with Taco Tuesdays and Wednesdays and double happy hours 4 until 9. Outdoor seating, drive-through with trivia and karaoke. Blanco's 6th and Main.
All right, when it comes to getting life insurance for your family, a lot of excuses can get in the way. But ask yourself this: if something were to happen to me, who would pay the mortgage, the kids' education, and the other bills? Then forget the excuses and check out Ethos Life, the online, easy way to get life insurance in 10 10 minutes. Ethos has rates that you can afford, like a $500,000 policy for a 40-year-old male starting at $1 a day or $30 a month with a few health questions and no medical exam. Get your free quote right now at checkethos.com. That's checkethos.com. Not available in all states. Rates do vary.
Neosho County Community College in Ottawa and Chanute are accepting enrollment for fall lifetime learning. Tuition free for Franklin and Anderson County residents age 62 plus. Call Jennifer at 785-242-2067. Neosho Community College.
Luke Queen back with you here at halftime from Steve Grogan Stadium, where the Cyclones on top by 7, 14-7. Talked about time of possession a lot there, as the Cyclones 7 minutes of time of possession in that first half. 17 minutes of possession for Baldwin, but the Cyclones getting things done as they found the end zone twice. They're leading by 7, and we'll get the opening kickoff here. Update in the Frontier League, Tonganoxie a 14-3 lead over Spring Hill. That's the halftime score I was able to come up with in the last break. Again, so the Cyclones want to get the football, and last kickoff they received, Mitch Long, a big return of 68 yards. Give Ottawa a short field there. Baldwin might change up their plan on this kickoff here as they get ready to open things up in half number 2. We're going to take about a 90-second break. When we come back, we'll be ready for the kickoff of the second half. You're listening to Cyclone Football on KOFO.
I occasionally have nerve discomfort in my hands, so the things I love to do...
Let's play something, Grandma.
...became difficult as I got older.
If you have occasional stabbing and burning in your hands and feet, try Nervive Nerve Relief. Nervive's clinically studied dose of alpha-lipoic acid reduces occasional nerve discomfort in as little as 7 days with continued daily use. Say yes to healthy nerves with Nervive Nerve Relief. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Learning to work as part of a team is a trait that not only benefits students and athletes now, but can help them as leaders of tomorrow. This is Eric Price, Funeral Director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
At CarStar Ottawa, we consider paintless dent repair the best course of action when repairing minor dents and dings on your vehicle caused by hail, shopping carts, or other unexpected bumps in the road. CarStar, relax, we'll take it from here.
Quality Structures is helping you build the rural American dream today. No more some days. Whether you're wanting a garage for your toys, a riding arena for your horses, or storage for your equipment, Quality Structures is there. Visit Quality Structures in Richmond or online at qualitystructures.com.
Centered in Jesus with prayer and biblical values, Sacred Heart School provides a safe learning environment, challenged through academic excellence. Call Principal Patrick Gear at 785-242-4297 to enroll your child from preschool to 6th grade now.
Luke Queen back with you here at Steve Grogan Stadium, getting ready for kickoff here in half number 2. Brendan O'Connor to handle the kicking duties for Baldwin. Sims back deep. Jace Morning and Mitchell Long just in front of him, where this kick is directed this time for O'Connor. Cyclones staying home up front. It's a deep kick here. Sims going to take it down at the 2-yard line, out across the 10-15, now 20, breaking into the secondary at 30, 40, one man to beat. Nate Sims at the 50, 40, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. We've got a flag back at the Cyclone 44-yard line, but as of now, it's a 98-yard return by Nate Sims.
Penalty flag at the 44-yard line.
See what this flag is for. Officials talking about it. What is going to be the call? They're talking to Ottawa, and it's going to be... The touchdown is good. It's a 98-yard kickoff return by Nate Sims. Ottawa will be called, I believe it's a bench warning here or something like that. It'll be on Sims. or on the Cyclones sideline. But a 98-yard kickoff return for Nate Sims took 15 seconds. Again, the Cyclones don't need any time. 15 seconds gone off the clock, and it's a 98-yard touchdown run or return from Nate Sims. Quickly, the Cyclones find themselves up 2 scores. Josh Otis is going to be on here for the point after. Shane Circle to snap. Mason Sutton to hold. The Cyclones are going to have to, instead of kick from the 40-yard line, they might be kicking back at the 25. Maybe the sideline official got tripped up by one of the Cyclones on the sideline celebrating Nate sprinting into the, on that return.
Okay, Josh, Otis to kick.
Otis steps back. Sutton calls for the snap. Placement down. Kick is away. And this time it is right through there. So 15 seconds in. Cyclones 21. Baldwin 7. Oh, don't use a whole lot of clock through the Cyclones sometimes, but it is exactly what you wanted to do, which was make it a 2-score ball game. Now Josh Otis comes over and will get the kicking tee as he's set to kick it away here for the Cyclones, up 21-7.
Otis will kick off the Cyclones.
Guy deep back in the middle here. The last one, remember, he kind of just lay on the ground at the 14 and then picked it up late. And as the Cyclones were trying to dive in there, got himself a 15-yard penalty on the Cyclones. But Otis will be kicking off from the 25-yard line, so this could set up Baldwin in better field position. Josh Otis would have to put 75 yards in this kick to get it into the end zone. Guy standing at the 25-yard line. You have a whistle. Otis approaches, and a high deep kick here, and taken at the 21-yard line by Baldwin, out across the 30-35 into the middle and sandwiched there at about the 37, maybe the 38-yard line. Is where Baldwin will take over here. They're going to give him actually, I can't tell exactly. Looks like the umpire standing at the 38-yard line. So that's where Baldwin will take over here. 11:39 to go in quarter number 3. The single receiver going to split out wide to the left. Tight end lined up right. Single receiver split wide to the right. Alford takes the snap. Gives to Frost. Frost looking for some daylight. He finds a crease. He's going to fall forward out across the 45, 46-yard line. We'll just say the officials are going to give him at the 47.
Second down and 2.
It's going to be a gain of 8 on first down. Baldwin breaks huddle. 25 seconds on the play clock. Some 3 receivers to the left. Frost once again behind Alford in the backfield. Tight end lined up to the right. Gonna fake it to Frost. Now in trouble, and drop for a loss on the play is Alford. Flag comes in from the secondary, back near the line of scrimmage.
Penalty flag on the play.
So we'll see what this is going to be here. Gonna have a hold against Baldwin. See what the Cyclones choose to do here. It would be 3rd down and 4. or they can go ahead and back them up and get rid of that play. They will. So the penalty is going to back it up 10 yards and move it back to the 37-yard line. It remains second down, but now it's second down and 13. Really a long 12, short 13 situation. Twins left, single receiver to the right. Frost to the right of Alford in the backfield. Alford takes the snap. Going to give to Frost, pushing forward out near the 40 before the Cyclones stack him up and push him back. They're going to give the run of 3 yards there. And I'll bring up third down and 9 here for the Bulldogs.
Third down and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Those are the football at the 40-yard line. Got to get to the 49 for the first. Baldwin going to send 3 receivers to the left, tight end to the right. Frost to the left of Alford. Alford going to roll to his right. He gets some pressure here, and he's going to be hit and taken down for a loss here by the Cyclones. Back at the 36-yard line. So that's going to be fourth down here coming up for Baldwin. Oh, and looking over to the sideline, looks like the punting unit will come in. And Jace Morning usually drops back in to receive here. Nye looks like going back to punt this one away for Baldwin. High snap. Punt is away. Low line drive end over end. Bounces at about the 27. It takes a big Baldwin bounce here. Now roll down to about the 10. And the 9-yard line is where Bulldogs will down it. We've got a flag back at the 41-yard line. I can't tell. We also have one at the Cyclone 47. So we will figure out what's going on here momentarily as the officials will chat this one over. Got a personal foul going to be called against Ottawa and a personal foul against Baldwin. So a couple more offsetting here. So the Cyclones will take over at their own 9-yard line. So they'll have to pick up their flags. Now we'll bring it down and we'll get reset here. 8:56 to go, third quarter. Cyclones on top by 14, 21-7. It's a good kick, especially after the roll. The officials coming together, going to bring offensive and defensive captains together here, maybe because that has been a 2 times now on kick coverage situations, I believe both on punts, that we've had offsetting personal fouls. First and 10, the ball at the 9. Cyclone's going to send 2 receivers out to the left, single receiver to the right. Sylvia in the backfield with Hull. And play action. Hayden rolling to his right. He's going to get to the edge. Now sets his feet, throws, and it's going to come up short. Hayden unable to get to the edge. The Baldwin Bulldogs had that edge kind of covered up there, so it'll be second down and 10 here. Cyclones will bring it all the way back. Play clock starts now at 40. So plenty of time here as the Cyclones get back to the huddle. Hayden Hull with 25 seconds. The Cyclones break the huddle. Trips to the short side, the left. Single receiver to the right. Hull No option look here. Tucks it, takes it up. He's out across the 10, shy of the 14-yard line. It's going to be a pickup of about 4 on the play. And it'll bring up 3rd down here for Ottawa.
Third down and 6 for the Cyclones.
3rd down and 6 here. The ball at the 14-yard line. And first down pass, Hayden just unable to really set himself and really get a lot behind the throw, so left it a little bit short. It was the pressure of Baldwin on that one to cause it. Have single receiver split wide, tight end to the right. Twin backs, Hull with protection. Now in some trouble, looking to make something happen. Rolls back to his right and steps through. He's going to throw, and he's got a receiver open at the 20, 25, 30, 35, out to the 40, and tackled down there. And see what they've called here. Julius O'Brien with the catch. And that pass from the 14 gets you out there 28 yards. Nice job by the freshman running back to find a soft spot and sit down. Hayden Hull getting creative back there, using his feet, create some time, and then set and fired quickly. So 1st and 10 here, Cyclones, 42-yard line. Single receivers each side. Twin backs, Hull. Give us to Sylvie. Sylvie hit at the line of scrimmage, trying to keep driving forward. Second effort's going to get him a yard there. And it'll be 2nd down and 9 here for Ottawa.
Brings up 2nd down. Gain of yard on the play, 2nd and 9.
Cyclone's going to bring a couple receivers out to each side. Silly behind Hull in the backfield. Turn play action. Hayden rolling to his left. He's going to fire deep, and he's got a man. And that is Cole McGrath, who will not be caught. And he will go in for the touchdown. 57 yards on the pass play from Hayden Hull to Cole McGrath. And the Cyclones strike again. Nice play call there, and Cole caught that one in stride. And the Cyclones on top now by 20.
Cyclones to attempt the point after. Sutton to hold, Honest to kick.
Circle to snap. This is Sutton to hold. Josh Otis gonna put a foot to it. It's away once again, and it is through. 6:38 remaining here in the 3rd. Cyclones 28, Baldwin 7. We're gonna take a 30-second timeout. Back with Kickoff after this on KOFO.
When a family member needs surgery, you want to be sure their health and well-being is top priority, even when that family member is your beloved pet. From spaying and neutering to orthopedic operations, Ottawa Veterinary Hospital provides the care and compassion you want for your four-legged companion. Call 785-242-3538.
Internet banking, e-statements, online banking, telephone banking, digital banking, bill pay, loans for home and new vehicle, night and mobile deposits, ATMs, and debit cards. GSSB with 9 area bank locations. Call 785-448-3111. Member FDIC, equal housing member.
Luke Queen back with you here at Steve Grogan Stadium. The Cyclones, a 98-yard kickoff return touchdown for Nate Sims, and then a 57-yard touchdown pass from Hayden Hull to Cole McGrath. And the Cyclones up by just 7 at the half, now leading by 21 at 28-7. Josh Otis set to kick it away once again here for the Cyclones. Low squib kick that's going to be picked up at about the 15, maybe the 16-yard line. Brought out across the 20-25, and that's Ethan Williams on the return. And it'll be at the 26, maybe the 27 for Baldwin here. Start this drive with 6:33 to go here in the 3rd. They're going to mark it at the 27. Franklin trailing 26-0 at the half in their ball game. Always appreciate Stacy Hauer keeping me informed over there. Trip receivers to the left. They're going to try a bubble wide receiver screen here. The pass is complete. There's an illegal block in the back that I don't see a flag called on the outside over there, but it's going to be a pickup of about 6 on the play, out to about the 33-yard line. Cyclones look like they got past the block that was necessary there. No call on the illegal block in the back. 2nd down and 4 here. The ball at the 33-yard line for Baldwin. This time Twins right, single receiver to the left. Tight end also on the right here for Baldwin. Frost behind Alford in the backfield. Alford going to run it himself. He's got a seam into the secondary, and he's going to slide down at the 44-yard line. So it'll be a pickup of 11 on the play.
First down, Bulldogs.
1st and 10 here for Baldwin. They're actually going to mark it down at the 43, so it'll be a pickup of 10. Looks like that's where he started his slide. It's one of those that the officials got to see and be able to mark that spot. Great thing about the turf fields here, it's a lot easier to see sometimes with those hashes than it is on a natural surface. Twins right, single receiver to the left. This time Frost to the left of Alford in the backfield. Now motion for his rude low snap. We've got a flag here and at the snap, so we've got a whistle. It's a false start. Procedure penalty going to be called here against Baldwin.
Procedure penalty against the Bulldogs.
So it moves it back to the 38-yard line. And that'll be 1st down and 15 now. Lewisburg on top of Paola at the half, 21-0. Fort Scott 14-6 lead over Parsons. Noxie 14-3 over Spring Hill. Twins right, single receiver left. Alford takes the snap. Gonna roll out to his right, looks to throw it short, tight end, and it's dropped. And coming up to knock it away there, or put some contact into the receiver as he was trying to make the catch, is Cole McGrath. And a Baldwin player down here momentarily, Colton Colum. He's able to get up under his own power. The trainer jogged out, but the pass is going to be incomplete. We did have a whistle for the quick injury timeout, so we're going to let Colum jog off under his own power to the other side. Didn't see anything that said Baldwin used a timeout here. They can do that to allow Colum to stay in for the next play. Down by 21 with 5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. I'm not sure they're going to do that. So it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 15. They're coming right back out of the Cyclones. Bulldogs taking a little bit more time here. Officials trying to push them back out onto the field. Now they're coming back out. They're going to start the play clock from 25 seconds here after the quick injury timeout. Twins right, single receiver to the left. Frost this time flanks Alford to his right in the backfield. Alford takes the snap. Going to give it to Frost. Frost trying to follow those blockers up front. Going to pick up 4, maybe 5 back to the original line of scrimmage here. Out to the 42-yard line is where they've got him marked. So we're going to give him 4 on the carry that time. Owen was pushing it well up front there early on, but the Cyclones now rallying really well defensively. With the linebackers, the defensive backs crashing down. I'll let that pile get pushed forward. Twins right, single receiver to the left. 3rd down and 11 here for Baldwin. Alford takes the snap. Looks to his right, stepping up now. Now is going to be tackled down. No gain on the play. And so to bring up 4th down here Good coverage downfield. No place for Alford to go with the football. You can call that a coverage sack. Alford kind of moving back towards the line, so maybe considered maybe a run that time. Alford looking over to the sideline, and now the punting unit will come out for Baldwin. Make sure that is Jason Morning, drop back. And now we've got a whistle, and a timeout will be called here by Baldwin. We're going to take it with them. 60-second break. You're listening to Cyclone Football on KOFO.
We all know just because gifts for loved ones can look like flowers, a spa day, or maybe even planning date night. But what about something that will truly last and protect your loved ones along the way? I'm talking about life insurance. I called SelectQuote to secure our coverage and couldn't believe how easy and affordable it was. I'm 40, and my $500,000 policy was only $16 a month. My husband's also 40, and his $500,000 policy was only $18 a month. And with their same-day coverage, there was no medical exam required, and we were covered by the time we hung up. With monthly payments less than the cost of a bouquet of flowers, this is the perfect time to make sure your family is protected.
Call SelectQuote at 1-800-646-9595 or go to SelectQuote.com to get your free quote today. That's 1-800-646-9595. 1-800-646-9595. Details on example rate at SelectQuote.com.
Luke Queen back with you here. They came out quickly from that timeout, and the Bulldogs had punted it away, kept it away from the hands of Jace Morning. And the Cyclones will take over here, first down and 10 at about the 18-yard line. A good stand there once again by the Cyclones. And the score here, and Cyclones can really get Baldwin out of what they did well in that first half, which was run the football and control the line of scrimmage. Twin receivers right, single receiver to the left. Give is going to be to O'Brien off the right guard. He's going to get out about a yard, maybe two on the play for the Cyclones to the 20-yard line.
See what the ball carrier gain on the play of a yard and a half.
So second down and 8 here for Ottawa. Brathy, single receiver to the left, twin receivers to the right. It's like Sims and Sylvie in the backfield. Flanking hole on each side. Hayden gonna give it to first man through, which was Dante Sylvie. He's gonna go out to the 25-yard line, so pick up a 5 there for Dante. Now we've got a whistle here. And a player down for the Cyclones. Training staff is going to come out. And I believe it is Dante Sylvie. We're going to have an injury timeout. And hopefully it's just a cramp here, but we're going to take a quick 30-second break. You're listening to Cyclone Football on KOFO.
At the new Advent Health Ottawa Health Park at 9th and Main, they encourage you that if you're feeling sick, to come in quick, because that's where the new Express Care Clinic is located. From colds to contusions, stomach aches to sprains, and more, the Advent Health Ottawa Express Care is there. Remember, when you're feeling sick, come in quick.
Does experience matter when your vehicle needs repairs? It does at Beanie's Body Shop and Repair in Ottawa. Our mechanics have decades of experience in the business of making sure you and your vehicle are safe on the road. When you need repairs and peace of mind, call 785-242-4082.
Luke Queen back here with you at Steve Grogan Stadium. Trainer still tending to injured Cyclone down on the field. It is Dante Sylvie stretching out that left leg. Dante going to get up and try to hop it off here. It's his left leg. Hopefully it is just a cramping situation here for Dante. Get a little help now from the teammates off to the sideline there. Dante wasn't asking for any help from the coaching staff, but as soon as the teammate came to help him, he was happy to accept. Third down and 3 here for the Cyclones. Ball at the 25-yard line. McCullough to split out wide to the right. McGrath wide to the left. Sims going to work into the slot here at the left. It's Julius O'Brien that's staying in the backfield. Sims in motion. They're going to fake the jet sweep give. Hull in a little bit of trouble here, trying to make a man miss. Able to get back and deliver a blow there. Might have stepped out just shy of the line to gain. I believe he picked up a couple there. Cyclones trying to use a little bit of trickery there. And going to be 4th and a yard. Trying to fake the handoff there to Sims. But Baldwin doing a nice job of staying home here on this near side. Unable to get to the edge. He was able to pick up 2. Cyclones running out the punt unit. They've got plenty of time here. 20 seconds on the play clock here. And some guys out there late. Carter Hepner takes the snap. And we've got whistles here. And the kick is away. Very high kick there. That's usually procedure in this situation against the offense. Either that, it was procedure against the Cyclones, which will back them up 5 yards. The Cyclones will still, if they weren't going at 4th and 1, you'd assume it's just going to be the same thing, just punt it away. They do stay out there. This time everybody out there to start with, so snap back to Carter. Punt is away. The bouncing down at the 50. Nye will pick it up there. He's going to try and take it from the right side to the left side. He's got a little bit of a seam and going to be pushed out of bounds after a good return down inside the 30. And actually going to say he stepped out of bounds at the 23-yard line. So Baldwin with plus field position here. At the 23. Now we've got a illegal block. I did not see the flag. It was actually out at the 43, 44-yard line, so that's going to negate a good return there from Nye. And that's going to actually push Baldwin back across midfield. We'll start this drive at the 46-yard line.
Penalty against the Bulldogs moves the ball back to their own 46-yard line. 1st and 10.
29 yards really lost there on that penalty. Good thing I see what's going on down on the sideline here. Dante Silvey down, jumping, stretching, working that leg out as he had to come out with cramping there. Single receiver left, Twins to the right. Alford takes the snap. He looks to pass, fires short, and broken up there by Mitchell Long. It was intended for Nye. It was a little out in front of him. Long was right there. 2 of them each got their hands on it, but nobody able to bring it in. And so it'll fall harmlessly incomplete. 2nd down and 10 for Baldwin. The ball at the 46. Baldwin with the clock stop here is taking a little bit more time in the huddle. Now they'll break it out. Twins left, single receiver wide to the right. Frost in the backfield. I'll have to get the number of the running back here. Low snap, it's on the ground, and Alford will just cover it up here. Back inside the 40 at the 39. So that's going to go down as a negative play there of over 6 yards. We actually go -7. So now it's 3rd down and 17 with the ball at the 39.
3rd down and 19 for the Bulldogs from their own 39.
So like I said, if the Cyclones can get the Bulldogs out of that running, what they want to do, they've had some great success here. Trips right. Alford rolls that direction. Going to go underneath. Short pass. And the Cyclones were ready for the bubble screen this time. It was to Harvey. But nothing. Absolutely nothing there. They might have lost another couple yards on the play. They'll move it back. It's at the 37 now. No, 4th down and 19. Chase Morton going to drop back to return as the punting unit jogs on here for Baldwin.
Harvey to punt. 20 to return.
Waiting the snap here. Baldwin does not have to snap this thing here this quarter. They can actually let this run out. We'll see if that's what they actually choose to do. Center has actually extended his knees here with 5 seconds to go, so I'm going to say they're not going to snap this football, and we have reached the end of quarter number 3. Cyclones on top, 28-7. We're going to take a 60-second break. We'll be back in the 4th quarter after this on KOFO.
Shop the Sherwin-Williams 4-day super sale and get 40% off paints and stains from September 13th through the 16th. With prices starting at $29.39, it's the perfect time to transform your space with color. Whether you're looking to revamp your bedroom, living room, or home office, we have you covered with bold hues, soothing neutrals, and everything in between. Shop the sale online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only, some exclusions apply. See store for details.
Downy Rinse and Refresh. Break up with stinky clothes.
Rinse it out. Every now and then I get a little bit tired of the stinks that just will never come out. Oh, Downy the rinse straight. Every now and then I rinse it out. One wash and it delivers. One wash, it smells so clean. Downy Rinse and Refresh, it's a dream.
Downy Rinse and Refresh. Fights odor in just one wash. Guaranteed.
Luke Queen back with you here. So get ready to start the 4th quarter. 4th down and 19 here for Baldwin. They're back in punt formation. Sims and Morning dropping back deep now. Low line drive punt, going to bounce at the 35. Rolling back to the 20. Now Sims will get away from it as it bounced around from him. And it'll be down at about the 13-yard line. So the Cyclones will take over 1st down and 10 here at their own 13 with 11:47 remaining here in the ball game. Teams have traded punts each of the last 3 drives. Cyclones with just 1 offensive drive here. See, they've had 2 so far. 1 touchdown, 1 punt. They've also had a kick return touchdown here in this second half. It was just a 7-point game at the half. The Cyclones leading by 21 here in the 4th. 5 wide, Twins to the left, Trips to the right. Hull alone in the backfield. Looks to pass, and fires it short and wide open. There is Nate Sims getting a block at the 40 and will be tackled down at about the 42-yard line. 29-yard pass from Hayden Hull to Nate Sims on the crossing route, and we've got an injured Bulldog, and that was right around the tackle, and it might have been as Sims tried to twist away, might have injury to the shoulder area. The trainers are out. So we're going to take another quick 30 seconds. You're listening to Cyclone Football on KOFO.
Having a bench jeweler who can repair your fine jewelry is one of the best reasons to go to Sutton's Jewelry. Your precious gems never leave their location. Phil Sutton has more than 40 years of experience at the jewelry bench, working on sizing, customizing, setting, and resetting gemstones and diamonds. Your jewelry is always safe and treated with love because Phil doesn't rush his work. He takes care of your fine jewelry as if it were his own. Stop by today at 213 South Main and see why you've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry.
Luke Queen back with you here. It was Colton Collum once again for the Bulldogs, able to get up under his own power and walk off, but I could see him shaking that right arm a little bit, so trying to work that back out after the 29-yard gain there on 1st down for the Cyclones. Wind up, sent a bunch of people deep. Nate Sims staying short and a little bit of a crossing route from left to right and had some daylight. Actually a really good tackle by Baldwin to keep him from getting even more yards. Trips stacked to the right this time, Twins to the left. Hull once again alone in the backfield. Quick bubble screen out to the left side, and into space is Nate Sims inside the 40 and down to the 37-yard line. 21 this time on the pass play. Great block out on the edge. I think that is Cole McGrath. Came in and set that block, and a timeout will be called here by Baldwin. We'll take another 30 seconds with them. You're listening to Cyclone Football on KOFO.
As a sports injury puts you on the sidelines, contact Christian Chiropractic in Ottawa and get back in the game. We specialize in treating sports injuries with shockwave therapy, dry needling, and myofascial relief. At Christian Chiropractic, we have your back.
Kansas State Bank supports the hometown team because when you visit Kansas State Bank, you're banking with hometown people you know, with convenient drive-through hours, loan officers with decades of experience, and their new digital banking suite. Find out more at mykansasstatebank.com. Member FDIC.
Luke Queen back with you here. 11:15 to go here in the fourth quarter. Cyclones on top 28-7. Not sure. I think Coach Lisher for Baldwin might have called the timeout there. He gave an earful to the officials. A big block there on that edge as they got it wide to Sims, who went outside. Blocking down was Cole McGrath and really created some space. First down and 10 here for the Cyclones. Ball at the Baldwin 37-yard line. Staying 5 wide, trips to the right, Twins left. Pull in the shotgun. Out motion coming from left to right. And a quick pass here on the slant. We've got flags in the middle as the ball is caught at the 31. And that's usually in the area of holding. It is going to be holding against the Cyclones. That's going to back him up. We'll see where this is, where the spot was from. It's going to be 10 yards. So nullifies the catch there. If it's right at the line of scrimmage, it'll take it back out to the 47. Say first down, but it'll be first down and 10. First down and 20. It will be right at the line of scrimmage, so first down and 20 here for the Cyclones. Instead of a pickup of 7, it's -10, no play. This time trips to the right, single receiver left, Sylvie in the backfield. Hull gonna roll to his right. Now in some trouble, makes a man miss, gonna try and step up. He's gonna be in trouble, and he'll be driven down by Baldwin, and no flag will be thrown on that as Hayden Hull was absolutely picked up and thrown to the ground. Hull gets up gingerly here, and it's going to be a loss. The officials are coming together now. Fortunately for Hayden, it's going to go down as a loss of 5. And the officials decide nothing unsportsmanlike took place there. Hayden Hull was absolutely picked up and then slammed into the ground with a person driving down on top of him, which on Saturdays and Sundays, especially when it's a quarterback being taken down, is a 15-yard flag. But it's a Friday night, so who knows? Second down and 25 now. Twins to each side. Sims in motion from right to left. Hull back to pass, his step up, going to throw it deep, and Aiden McCullough was absolutely grabbed. The flag comes in. He had the defensive back beat. Pass falls incomplete, but the penalty is what's going to move the football here. It is pass interference against Baldwin. That's going to bring the football forward, back across into Baldwin territories. Hull was under a little bit of pressure there, but threw a great ball. Really gave Aiden McCullough a chance. I'm pretty sure if he wasn't grabbed and held back, That could have been 6. A 15-yard penalty. Now it's 2nd down and 10 as the ball is back to the original line of scrimmage, which is the Baldwin 37. Trips left, single receiver to the right. Sylvie in the backfield, flanking Hole to his left. Hayden takes the snap, takes a quick bubble screen, going over the middle there, just a little bit over the intended receiver, which was McGrath, who was held coming out of his break, but that'll be no call, 10 yards downfield, and it'll be 3rd down and 10. Cyclones use the pump fake here. Now Nate Sims is going to line up in kind of a wildcat formation. Twins to the left is Hull out wide. Actually, Sims going to come in motion. They're going to go with a reverse here. The pass as they hand it off to Hull, and it's Aiden McCullough at the 10-5, and touchdown, I believe. Waiting for the call. They're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. Oh, mercy. That pass from Hayden Hull to Aiden McCullough. I don't think that right foot came down, but it's 36 yards through the air and sets up Ottawa 1st and goal at the 1. So they lined up Hayden Hull out wide to the left. They sent Sims in motion. It was actually Sylvie who took the snap. Handed off on the jet sweep to Sims. Tossed back to Hayden Hull, and Hayden McCullough just worked his way downfield. Twins to each side. Sylvie right behind Hull in the backfield. Plenty of time on the play clock here. Hull looks back to the coaching staff. Now they get it. Give it to Dante. Dante up the middle and in for the touchdown. And the Cyclones add on another one. This time Dante Sylvie finishes the drive from 1 yard out. And the Cyclones extend their lead. Now out to 27 with Josh Audis on for the point after. It was 6 plays, 87 yards for the Cyclones. Placement down, kick is away, and Josh splits him again, and it's 35-7. 30-second timeout. You're listening to Cyclone Football on KOFO.
Minor illnesses and injuries don't take weekends off. That's why Ottawa Family Physicians have now opened the weekend clinic at their 1418 South Main location. Open Saturdays and Sundays from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. to treat those unexpected minor illnesses and injuries, as well as complete school physicals. Call 785-242-1620 for more information.
Picture yourself hosting that barbecue with friends, enjoying quiet mornings with a cup of coffee, or simply unwinding after a long day on your beautifully crafted patio. Call Nuco Concrete today at 913-207-0622 or visit nucoconcrete.com.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Luke Queen back with you here at Steve Grogan Stadium. 9:21 remaining. The Cyclones going 87 yards in 6 plays, 2:26 off the clock. Dante Sylvie, the 1-yard touchdown run. Josh Audis, who added the extra point, set to kick it away once again here for the Cyclones. Driving kick, and Nye is going to let it bounce down right about the goal line and in for the touchback. So the Bulldogs will start at the 20-yard line, now trailing by 28. 35 unanswered here by the Cyclones. The Bulldogs went on over an 8-minute drive to open things up and punched it in for a 7-0 lead. Since then, it has been all Cyclones. They're getting pushed back a lot early on. The Cyclones front has responded. And now Frost is back in at running back position. Going to take the snap. He's going to drive forward out to the 25, maybe the 26-yard line on that one. So 6 yards on first down. It'll be 2nd down and 4 here for Baldwin.
Ball spot on the 26-yard line.
Baldwin Twins to the left, single receiver wide to the right. Alford takes the snap, looks for a little option here. He's spun around and then driven back. Great job getting back in there. It was Mason Hickok's first man through. He spun him around and then cleaned up there. I believe that was Chase Myers who finished it off. It's going to be a loss of a yard on the play. Good job by Hickok getting the backfield and slow down Alford, and great job of the pursuit there by Myers to finish things up. So it's 3rd and 5 here for Baldwin. The Twins to the near side, single receiver split wide to the right, double tight end to the right side. Low snap, Alford in trouble immediately, but able to sneak out of it. He's only going to pick up a couple. But out to about the 28-yard line. It'll be 4th down here and a couple for the Bulldogs. This deep in their own territory, it looks like they're going to send the kicking unit out there once again to punt this football away. And again, the Cyclones going to send 2 returners back. It's Sims and Mourning. Now Baldwin running on a couple players here late. Snap is back. Kick is away. Well-driven kick over to the near sideline. It's going to go out of bounds near about the 40-yard line.
Hold on, punt is out of bounds.
All right, where is the official going? Holy cow, he went all the way back to the 26. Now he's bringing it out, and he's going to say the 36-yard line. Well, the Cyclones will take over at the 36. With 7:14 to go. The Cyclones force the 3 and out there. Sims wide to the short side, here the near side. Twins to the left. Hole in the backfield, going to fake to Sylvie. Quick out here. To get it out into space, Julius O'Brien, and tripped up as he gets across the 40 out near the 43-yard line. Going to be a pickup of about 7 on the play. And he'll bring up 2nd down and 3 here for the Cyclones at the 43-yard line. Cyclones break the huddle quickly. 32 seconds on the play clock. Twins to the right, single receiver left. Sylvie flanks Hole to his right. Give is to Dante, makes a first man miss. He's on the left side. Down the sideline, we pushed out of bounds. Depends on where his foot was. They're going to mark him out at the 47, but a good carry there along that far side. It's hard for me to tell exactly where it was. But a 10-yard pickup there for Dante Sylvie, and that's good for the Cyclone first down. 6.5 to go here. The clock stopped when Sylvie was ushered out of bounds there. Twins to each side. Sylvie deep behind Hull this time. Play action, rolling out to his right, dumped underneath. It's O'Brien at the 40-35, has a block. 25 is where he'll be tripped up, falling forward, and his foot went out of bounds at the 23-yard line. Another little pass there on the cross to Julius O'Brien is good for 24 yards and a Cyclone first down. And a whistle here, and I believe another timeout is going to be called. And it will be called by Baldwin. That is their third and final timeout, according to my tallies down here. So with 6:19 to go, Cyclones driving. It's 1st and 10 at the Baldwin 23. Cyclones up by 28 points here. And find a put the finishing touches on this one as they look to improve to 2-0 here. Take some wildness for sure in order for Baldwin to make up a 4-touchdown deficit at this point. Yeah, Baldwin started out, they had a 7-0 lead. It's 35 unanswered, and since then it has been the Cyclones doing what they wanted to do. They fought in that first half, and we're leading 14-7. The 98-yard kickoff return to open things up by Nate Sims in the third quarter, then a 57-yard pass to Cole McGrath, and then finished off Dante Sylvia, 1-yard run here early in the fourth. Trips bunch right, Twins left. Hull looking to his right, pump fake, gonna go over the top. Aiden McCullough all alone at the 2 and in for the touchdown. They just absolutely left Aiden McCullough all by himself. And it is a 23-yard touchdown pass. Just a minute going off the clock, and the Cyclones go 64 yards for another touchdown here. Josh Otis on to add another one.
Otis to kick.
Snap back, placement down, kick is up and away, and it is good. 6:14 to go. Cyclones 42, Baldwin 7. We'll keep it right here as the Cyclones have now gone 42 unanswered. That was 4 plays for the Cyclones to take that 64 yards in 60 seconds. And spreading it around here this evening. Hull with a touchdown run, Sims with a touchdown run, return by Sims. Touchdown catch for Cole McGrath, run for Dante Sylvie, and a touchdown catch for Aiden McCullough. And the Cyclones lead now 35. Josh Otis set to kick it away once again. And then driving him back to the goal line into the end zone. See if he'll do it once again here. This one's going to be taken at about the 4-yard line. And turning it out near the 20 is where the returner will be driven out of bounds here. With 6:06 remaining. We're going to mark it at the 19, I believe. They're going to actually put it right at the 20, so now they have moved it back one. Initially, the official on the far side had his foot at the 19, then the stick went to the 20. Now it has moved back. Cyclones maybe making some defensive substitutions here at this point. Alford, I believe, still the quarterback he is. He's going to get it to Frost. Frost is going to get nothing on that one. Once again, a nice job by the Cyclone front to get a little penetration there and stop the big strong back from getting anything going forward. Gavin Seaton checking in here as he's going to replace Jace Morning in the defensive backfield. Kevin Ramadan as well at the right corner. Trying to see if I can pick anybody else out there. Some younger guys coming in. Single receiver left, Twins to the right. Again, the give is to Frost. He's going to go up the middle, get out across the 25, down to about the 27-yard line.
Take it out near the 28-yard line.
It's going to be actually to the 28, so it'll be 3rd down and 1 here. 9-yard pickup on that one. In that pile, real kind of tough to tell exactly where it is. Jason Sutton also coming in the defensive backfield for the Cyclones. Freshman Wyatt Hickox coming in at the linebacker position. Twins right, single receiver left, low snap. Frost able to pick this one up, and he's trying to drive forward. He might have enough. We've got a late flag coming in here at the pile. Frost able to get across the 30, maybe to the 31-yard line. So it'll be a pickup of the 2 needed. And we've got a flag here against the Cyclones at the 31. I missed if it was a face mask situation there. So they've got the first down, and then they're going to tack on more yards. Out to the 41, so it's a 10-yard penalty. First down and 10, Baldwin. 3:45 as the clock continues to roll here. Alford with Frost to his right in the backfield. We've got a whistle here prior to the snap. And to call the Cyclones lined up in the neutral zone possibly here. It is offside against Ottawa. That's going to move it out near the 46, so it'll be first down and 5 here. Five-yard penalty as far as where the sticks are concerned on the far side. It is 6 yards. And a timeout will be called here by the Cyclones. Their first is probably with all these changes trying to make sure they got it right. We'll take a quick 30-second break with them. You're listening to Cyclone Football on KOFO.
I occasionally have nerve discomfort in my hands, so the things I love to do...
Let's play something, Grandma.
...became difficult as I got older.
If you have occasional stabbing and burning in your hands and feet, try Nervive Nerve Relief. Nervive's clinically studied dose of alpha-lipoic acid reduces occasional nerve discomfort in as little as 7 days with continued daily use. Say yes to healthy nerves with Nervive Nerve Relief. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Luke Queen back with you here at Ottawa High School. 3:01 remaining. Cyclones using their first time out. It's first down and somehow 4. Back to Alford. He's going to pass. Looks to go deep down the right side. To pass in the air. And will be broken up along the right side. Almost got there by the wideout on the far side, but broken up nicely by the Cyclones. Able to get over there and get a hand in. I do see a flag down at the Cyclone 45-yard line. And so they're going to call the Cyclones for defensive holding. I'll move the football down to the 44-yard line. See if they put the sticks at the right spot this time. 10-yard penalty on the Cyclones. Twins left, single receiver to the right. Play action. Alford rolling to his right, throwing, and over the hands of the intended target, and incomplete. So second down and 10. The ball at the Cyclone 44-yard line. Play clock and game clock rolling here, even after the incompletion. They got it spotted, but restarted everything. So a minute 20 to go here. Twins left, single receiver wide to the right. Alford, Frost in the backfield. Takes the snap, little option read here. He's gonna pitch it late. Frost takes it. It's knocked down at the 40 and falls forward down to about the 38, maybe the 37-yard line. So it's gonna be a pickup of 6 on the carry. We go under a minute to play here.
Third down and 3 for the Bulldogs.
Be third and
37-yard line.
we're actually going to mark it at the 37, so it'll be a 7-yard pickup there. Third down and 3. Baldwin has to run one more play here. Twins left, single receiver to the right. Alford takes the snap, turn and give to the running back, who's hit at the 35 and falls forward to the 34, which is probably enough for the first down. I'm not sure that they're going to have time to run another play. They will not. The Bulldogs will let the clock run out, and the Cyclones will move to 2-0 with the 42-7 win here tonight. We're going to send it back to the studio, and we'll be back to wrap things up from here at Steve Grogan Stadium after this on KOFO.
When you buy a new house, you might say,
"Shut the front door."
winning.
No, seriously, shut the front door. We own this house now.
But you actually need to say,
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
that's right. The local State Farm agent is there to help you choose the coverage you need.
Welcome to my crib. No one says that anymore, but I don't care.
So just remember, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
State Farm, Bloomington, Illinois. Downy Rinse and Refresh. Break up with stinky clothes.
Rinse it out. Every now and then I get a little bit tired of the stings that just will never come out. Oh, Downy the rinse straight. Every now and then I rinse it out. One wash and it delivers. One wash, it smells so clean. Downy Rinse and Refresh, it's a dream.
Downy Rinse and Refresh. Fights odor in just one wash. Guaranteed.
What's better than one win? 3 wins. With Straight Savings, you keep your own phone, get one line for only $25 a month with real unlimited data, and get rewarded with a $200 phone credit after 12 months. It's a win-win-win. Head to Walmart or visit straighttalk.com today. Switch to Straight Talk. Less dollars, more cents. Ends of eligibility requirements are no longer met. Taxes and fees apply. For network management practices, see Straight Talk's terms and conditions.
I occasionally have nerve discomfort in my hands, so the things I love to do
Let's play something, Grandma.
became difficult as I got older.
If you have occasional stabbing and burning in your hands and feet, try Nervive Nerve Relief. Nervive's clinically studied dose of alpha-lipoic acid reduces occasional nerve discomfort in as little as 7 days with continued daily use. Say yes to healthy nerves with Nervive Nerve Relief. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
You might wonder, John Legend, how do you keep your voice sounding so legendary? Honey, and how do I keep my protection against COVID-19 up to date? With a COVID shot this season, designed for recent variants.
You can get your COVID-19 shot when getting your flu shot if you're due for both, as recommended by the CDC.
The fresher, the better.
Ask your healthcare provider about getting this season's COVID-19 shot when getting your flu shot.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
Luke Queen back with you here at Steve Grogan Stadium. The Cyclones moved to 2-0 with the win here over Baldwin tonight, 42-7. Baldwin started out the game with the football, 8 minutes and 17 seconds. They went 80 yards in 14 plays, and they scored on a 1-yard touchdown run by quarterback Bryce Alford. They added the extra point and led 7-0. From then on, it was the Cyclones who were able to find the end zone. 21-yard touchdown run by Hayden Hull after a great kickoff return by Mitchell Long set him up at the Baldwin 25-yard line. 3 plays, 25 yards for the Cyclones. That 21-yard touchdown run by Hayden Hull. The extra point was missed, so the Cyclones still trailed after 7-6. In the second quarter, it was a 37-yard touchdown run from Nate Sims on a 3-play, 63-yard drive that only took 26 seconds for the Cyclones. A 2-point conversion was added on a nice little play from a direct snap to Dante Sylvie and the pass to Hayden Hull to give the Cyclones a 14-7 halftime lead. Things opened up in the third quarter. Nate Sims, 98-yard kickoff return to open things up, 21-7 Cyclones. Then it was a 57-yard touchdown pass from Hayden Hull to Cole McGrath, 28-7 at the end of 3. A 1-yard touchdown run by Dante Sylvie in the fourth quarter made it 35-7. And then it was a 23-yard touchdown pass from Hayden Hull to Aiden McCullough to finalize the scoring 42-7. Baldwin dominated the time of possession in the first half, 17-7. But the second half, the Cyclones turned it on. They might not have had the time of possession, but they put points on the board. The defense did exactly what they needed to do and held Baldwin from really getting anything going and took him out of their game, and the Cyclones ran away with it. We're going to take one more 2-minute break. We'll be back to wrap things up from here at Steve Grogan Stadium after this on KOFO.
We all know just because gifts for loved ones can look like flowers, a spa day, or maybe even planning date night. But what about something that will truly last and protect your loved ones along the way? I'm talking about life insurance. I called SelectQuote to secure our coverage and couldn't believe how easy and affordable it was. I'm 40, and my $500,000 policy was only $16 a month. My husband's also 40, and his $500,000 policy was only $18 a month. And with their same-day coverage, there was no medical exam required, and we were covered by the time we hung up. With monthly payments less than the cost of a bouquet of flowers, this is the perfect time to make sure your family is protected.
Call SelectQuote at 1-800-646-9595 or go to SelectQuote.com to get your free quote today. That's 1-800-646-9595. 1-800-646-9595. Details on example rate at SelectQuote.com.
Okay, everyone, what did you think of the chocolate bar?
It's too chewy.
Feels kind of chalky.
Too much nougat.
I need to go brush my teeth.
Business is booming for Steph's small marketing research firm.
After all these focus groups, there's only one conclusion. I need more researchers.
And she's way too busy researching.
Does this have peanuts?
To waste time researching resumes.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Put our matching platform to work so you can spend less time searching and more time connecting with talented candidates. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome to Staples. My son's teacher emailed his back-to-school list. He needs crayons and notebooks. With Staples Hot Deals, you'll find low prices on tons of school supplies. And all in stock. Oh, now they're saying he needs folders and glue. You got it. And markers? Of course. Oh, geez. Might I suggest 2 carts?
Staples has everything for school in stock and priced low. Right now, 24-pack Crayola crayons and 2-pocket poly folders are only 50 cents each at Staples. Ends 9/14, in-store only, limit 10 while supplies last.
Luke Queen back here at Steve Grogan Stadium one last time tonight as the Cyclones improve to 2-0 on the season with the 42-7 win here tonight against the Baldwin Bulldogs. Cyclones back in action next Friday as they'll travel on the road against Frontier League rival Paola and be back here in the friendly confines of Steve Grogan Stadium in 2 weeks for our Wall of Honor night against Eudora. But we'll be back on the air with the Arvest Bank pregame show starting at 6:40 next Friday night, coming to you from Paola. Again, the Cyclones improving to 2-0 with the 42-7 win here tonight. Appreciate everybody tuning in out all over the area and on the web. We'll be back next week. You've been listening to Ottawa High School Cyclone football on the home of the Cyclones, 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
We hope you enjoyed our coverage of Ottawa High Cyclone football on KOFO. Brought to you by Ottawa Veterinary Hospital, CarStar, QSI, Kansas State Bank, Beatty's Body Shop and Repair, Ottawa Family Physician.